Hello guys, it's me, Christine. It's been a while since last time I did a video. So little update since last time. Um, got a new job that I like. Right now I'm forced because of COVID to not work. Um, what else? Uh, New haircut since October. But the thing is, I try to curl my hair, and my hair is so difficult to style that it became not curled. Um, what else? Oh yeah, um, since the last time I told you that I've got some change in my life, um, I'm not working at the candy store Squish anymore. Obviously, since I told you that I changed job. Um, but that my my room is a mess. Not proud of it, but I'm not feeling up to do anything about it. Um, I've tried to dye my hair a really dark shade of purple, but it just became even more auburn, like red auburn. My hair color normally is a dark auburn hair. I'm part of the dark ginger hair. Obviously, I don't know why normally my hair appears brown, but it's not. And it was supposed to be this color. I was expecting it to be a little bit more dark, like not like the model, or else I would need surgery, but at least something that is a really dark purple, almost black. But my hair seems to only catch on the red part of it. Yeah. Did that work? Bye! Yeah. And I don't know in when you guys are living, if what type of restriction you have because of COVID-19. But here in Quebec, where I'm from, which is part of Canada, it's the French part of Canada, we have the obligation inside of stores, malls, and also bus station to wear pretty masks. We have to wear masks, and I was going to wear it, but no. um, and I'm gonna go on a pretty touchy subject. Um, I never told you guys that since I was a kid, when I was in elementary school, I always had panic attacks and anxiety attacks. Mostly anxiety, but my doctor told me that this week, actually yesterday, because I had a phone appointment with him, because here, since COVID, unless you absolutely need to see your doctor, um, all of the appointments are by phone. It's phone calls that it's almost exactly the same as if you were seeing your doctor, but you talk with him. Yeah, almost like a call center, which is where I'm working from normally. Um, and well, I for my anxiety attacks, I and my panic attacks, I never was on um, medication. I never was medicated for it. I always had a dog to help me through it. He's kind of a service dog, but he's not registered as such. Um, my grandmother, bless her soul, rest in peace, Grandma. Um, from my father's side, never wanted me to talk to my doctor about me having anxiety attacks and panic attacks because it will look bad on her. So it was either I stay quiet or I was homeless. Yeah, it's unfortunately the sad truth. Because for my grandmother, everything was about appearances and to look good in front of people, have a good reputation. And I would have humiliated her if I would have said anything about my emotional and mental issues. My father did his best when he was still alive, also bless his soul, to help me with psychiatrists and well, shrinks basically. But I was not allowed to be medicated. Never, none whatsoever. Or else, like I said, my grandmother would have been pissed and I would have not been able to have a roof over my head. And I was the sole caretaker of my grandmother and my mother since my father passed away. I don't know if I make sense because I'm not that good in explaining. Hi, baby boy. My dog. I love him so much. Easy. Come here. Get over here. Bad imitation of Mortal Kombat 3. Hi. Hi. Love you. Bless you. So yeah, I don't know if she would have really go through her threats of kicking me out of where I was living since I was a teenager, and I was her replacement for a daughter that she never had. That was a really bad way of speaking. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation, but I was basically a replacement daughter for my grandmother because she never had a daughter, only sons. That was fun. The only woman in the house. Wow. Look. Chubby. Oh well. I eat well. And losing weight. That's important for my health. Anyways, that's not important. So back to my little chit-chatty story. Since my grandmother died, my anxiety attacks and my panic attacks slowed down a lot. I thought it was gone forever. I should have known better. Because since 2019, yeah, since the summer of 20, and well, oh, no, got it wrong, sorry. Since I was working at the chocolate store Godiva, I'm sure the other stores from the company is really amazing and they have good managers, but the manager from the store, the chocolate store I was working at, she and her assistant manager were using me as basically a verbal punching bag, always calling me a savage, and I'm proud to be native, to be part of the First Nations. Even though I don't look like it, well, it depends on the tribe. But anyways, since 2017, when I was officially a member of that company chocolate store that I told you the name slightly earlier, but I'm not gonna repeat in case I go into trouble. That was just my experience. I'm sure that for those who like that type of management, they were happy with it and everything. I'm sure she's not a bad person, and nor is her assistant manager. But towards me, they were terrible. And long story short, in 2017, I restarted to have anxiety attacks that slowed down a bit once I quit that job. And I'm looking over there because I'm seeing my face there, but I should look at the camera right there. Hi. Yeah. So I got my anxiety attack back in my life, which I didn't want to, obviously, because that's not the type of companion you want in your life. That was my mom. I don't know if you hear in the video, but okay. And yeah, sorry, my dog is making me. But yeah, I restarted to have anxiety attacks so much that it was making me physically ill. I was throwing up and having, again, insomnia. It slowed down again once I quit that job and I started to work at the candy store that I told you about, Squish. Because of COVID, all of their stores closed down. Sucks to be them, but oh well. I call it karma for the way they treated me also, because it was similar to Godiva. It was a lot of bullying, a lot of intimidation, a lot of emotional attacks and mental attacks, calling me stupid once I was promoted as a manager. And I only lasted 4 months before they fired me because apparently I'm incompetent and not smart enough to be a member of their team. Plus, I made a mistake of hiring one of my ex-friends. He's not my friend anymore, but I should have known better because he had a really, really bad reputation as an employee. And even my other employees were telling me that he wasn't doing his job properly, and he was backstabbing me, basically, calling the upper management team, and things like that. He was my friend. I couldn't believe this, and I had to give him warnings. It's papers that says, listen, you have to change this, that, and etc., or else I'm gonna have to fire you because you're not doing your job at all. And it backfired on me because he went to complain to upper manager, my boss, who was the district manager. At first, everything was chill with the other one because she knew that I was a good employee, I was a good manager, I was doing my best because where I was working was extremely dead. But once the district manager changed, everything went downhill, and I started to have so many anxiety attacks and panic attacks that I was not even being able to work properly. I wasn't able to function at all. And I'm gonna have to finish doing my complaint against them because of that mistreatment. It was terrible. Seriously, it was horrible. Thinking about it, I want to cry. I don't want to cry. I should not cry. It's back in the past, but it left um, scars, if I can say it like that, in my mind and on my heart. Because, sorry, I'm suffering the same type of anxiety attacks and panic attacks as when I was bullied in elementary school. Bullying is not right, first of all, and that's what I've suffered through also those jobs. And yeah, and now since COVID, since 2020, my anxiety attacks went up through the roof. Just it didn't calm down. I thought it was going to calm down. It didn't. It became worse and worse and worse, up to the point that I decided a few weeks ago to talk to my family doctor, and at the same time that he was having that phone appointment with my mom. But since my mom has some neurological sickness, she's epileptic. I'm the one doing most of the talking because she doesn't understand a single word of what the doctor say. And yesterday I had my own appointment because he told me, well, call my secretary and blah blah blah. I hope that you guys understand what I mean, because of since COVID, my anxiety, like I said, went up through the roof, so much that now I have to take medication. I'm gonna start tonight at supper. It's in 2 steps, by the way. I'm not gonna show you any detail. That's no one's business. But it's a type of medication that is prescribed to people that are depressed. It's antidepressant medication, basically. And the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because I hear a lot of people saying that COVID is an invention, that it's not true, that it's a governmental conspiracy that it's not true, that it's just a cold and blah blah blah. It's not true. My anxiety became so bad that I restarted to do panic attacks, and I have to be medicated now, like antidepressant medication. So the reason I'm telling you guys this is to tell you how much COVID is bad and dangerous. I know people that lost family members from that virus, and it makes me really angry. It pisses me off, basically. Um, I have to calm down. Calm down. Basically, every time I hear someone say, COVID is not true, don't wear your mask, don't do anything, don't wash your hands, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking because that's really mean, and I'm not someone who wish people bad stuff. I don't wish ill to anyone. But COVID-19 is a serious matter. It's a serious situation, and for those who take it so lightly that they don't care, they travel and they don't think about others, they don't wear their masks. They don't wear their masks. They don't do anything. They don't want to get vaccination once it's available for everyone. It makes me so angry because my mom and I were both at risk. I'm gonna say sensitive. It's more dangerous for us. What? It's more dangerous for us to get the COVID because of my asthma and now my anxiety that is up to the roof, and my mom's age since she's 67 plus her epilepsy. We're at risk of getting it, and it makes me so angry, those who don't take it so seriously, none whatsoever. Please be careful. Don't take any chances at getting that virus. Be careful with the social distancing. Don't party all the time. You don't know if you have it. You don't know. Don't travel unless it's for necessary work that you absolutely don't have the choice. But don't do anything so stupid. Just be patient and stay home, stay safe. Don't take unnecessary risks, because you're not just putting yourself at risk. You're putting everyone around you that you love or even don't love, obviously, but it could be strangers or family members or friends or anyone. Don't take any not necessary risk, unnecessary risk. Don't be stupid. Be smart. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Even if you don't like it, just be mindful of your surrounding. You're not the only person on earth. Here in Canada, here in Quebec, there's a guy who lost custody of his child, 11-year-old child, because he was anti everything having anything to do with COVID. He was encouraging his son to just be as stupid as he was, and now he lost custody of his kid. Look it up. I'm not kidding. Look it up if you don't believe me. But that situation is so bad that people get COVID, and for those who don't have it, are so under the stress of the situation that they have to be medicated for something that they thought was gone forever, or they were hoping, actually. In my case, I hope that it was gone, but I guess it's never going to be over. I know I talk a lot, but I want people to grasp the situation, how bad it is. Don't be stupid. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Like I said, I think a gazillion times. Don't pretend to be sick just because you think it's funny to scare people. Scare them by wearing a Halloween mask. Alright, I'm not against that. I love horror movies. I love jokes. But don't be Don't be stupid so much that you're gonna cough or sneeze on an ATM machine. Happened last year, and that person thought it was so funny. I'm getting worked up here. Sorry. Don't be stupid. Seriously, that's all I'm asking. Be mindful of your surrounding. People are not. A lot of people are taking this seriously, and also a lot of people are not taking this seriously. But even if you don't believe that it's true, just be mindful of others who knows that it's true, and respect the the safety measure, please. Please, 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 please. Here in Quebec, we have another lockdown. I'm not working after having a job for only 3 months. I got a new job and I lost it because of COVID, because of every facility is not necessary to your living closing down for a while, and that pisses me off because I was a happy chipper to get a new job, to finally be working, because I hate not working. Right now, I despise it. It makes me even more anxious, and I'm having more panic attacks. Example, medication. I'm being medicated for something that I was trying not to have anymore. My doctor even suggested me to read some books. One of them is called La peur d'avoir peur. It's Québécois. Sorry, guys. I hope you could find it in English, but I'm not sure. I don't even remember the author of the book. But all of this to say, please don't be stupid. Don't take any unnecessary risk. I know I'm repeating myself. I know it's a long video. I am so sorry. It's not a fun video to do. But I hope you guys are going to stay safe and sound. That it's gonna get better with time. That no one's gonna get more sick, or that it's gonna get. I hope it's not gonna get worse and just go. I'm praying for that, actually, for the whole situation to just to just get better. And for those who are watching my videos and are going to watch the videos, please comment down below or next or whatever you want to comment. Um, what is the safety measure that your country, your town, your province, whatever you're from, what are the safety measures that your government took and are asking you guys to take for your own safety, but also the safety of others? Um, I'm curious. I know I had a long rant, and that all of this came down to the reason of why I have that stupid medication. Well, it's not stupid, but it's important. It is important to take care of your health. I hope you guys are taking all of these measures seriously. That you're gonna stay safe for your own good, but also your family, your loved ones, basically. Not just family, but friends and colleagues for those who are still able to work. Um, please stay safe and sound. Take those measures more seriously and tell me what is the safety measures that your country, your town, everywhere you're living, your government decided to take. Um, take care, and I'll talk to you guys another time, because right now it's almost half an hour video, and I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, geez, when is she going to stop talking? Take care and be safe.